Can Chibi Robo be saved? Probably not, and they probably won't make another Chibi Robo game. But there is always a chance. I'm not saying Nintendo would even want to put their resources into it, but if they did want to make another Chibi Robo game, they would have to do it really good. So let me explain. First, we have to understand how Chibi Robo's franchise died, and we kind of have to look at Chibi Robo Ziplash, even though I know a lot of people don't like that. Now, Chibi Robo Ziplash was looked at as a mediocre but not thought out and no care put into the game. Chibi Robo Ziplash was a 2D version of the game that people really despised. Many people think there was no effort put into it, and the main thing about the Chibi Robo, especially on the GameCube, is like you're in a house and you're trying to help people and you're just a little robot, a little Chibi Robo. But in Chibi Robo Ziplash, you can barely actually tell that Chibi Robo is so small and exploring a world. It's more just they made levels designs and then just threw the sprite Chibi Robo and then they called it a day. First of all, trying to revive Chibi Robo, they would have to definitely take away the 2D version of Chibi Robo, like in Chibi Robo Ziplash, that nobody liked, most people. So, how would they do this? Has there been enough time? Well, in the Chibi Robo games, Chibi Robo for the GameCube came out in 2005, Chibi Robo Park Patrol came out in 2007, and Chibi Robo Photo Finder came out in 2013, Chibi Robo Ziplash came out in 2015. So, those are mostly 2 years separating, except the separation between Chibi Robo Park Patrol and Chibi Robo Photo Finder. Now, a lot of people didn't like the Photo Finder, and not a lot of people liked Park Patrol, but there's many mixed feelings on this. So they would definitely have to go back to a 3D version of Chibi Robo. But how would they get enough people to get it? First of all, they would have to heavily advertise it and maybe show it in a Nintendo Direct or at in E3 2022. And there's definitely been enough time gap. If they released a trailer or something in Nintendo Direct in the next few months, which they probably, like I'm saying, this is probably unlikely, but if they released a trailer in the next few months or at E3 2022, then it would come out in 2023-ish, I assume. And that's a huge gap. That is 8 years. So a lot of people would be kind of ready for the thing. But Chibi Robo lost many of its fans. So I need to get them back in with an exciting gameplay and really not a new style. Try to keep it simple to Chibi Robo. Try not to adventure too far. Kind of like the new Super Mario Brothers games that would come out. They would not try to venture too far into a new idea so that they didn't ruin it. So for Chibi Robo, they would definitely have to take a safe route. They would have to review the Chibi Robo original game and try to make something like that. Not a remake, but something that revolves around the same thing, and is not the same thing as Photo Finder, Park Patrol, or Ziplash. Especially not Ziplash. Now, what could they do that would also excite people? Because they can make a new game, right? But a lot of people like the other games. So, what I think they would do is they would make a bundle. They would charge $60 for the next Chibi Robo game, and they actually have to make it a good title this time. And the bundle would be $60, which is pricey. However, it would come with the Chibi Robo, and then Park Patrol and Photo Finder remaster, all for the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch Pro, if it's at that point, or the next Nintendo console. If Nintendo Switch Pro's out, or if another console's out, or if they just end up putting it on the Nintendo Switch. So they would need to remaster Chibi Robo Park Patrol, and Chibi Robo Photo Finder, and they should definitely not remaster Chibi Robo Ziplash. So it represents that they've moved on from that game. Now, next, let's say this is on a new console, most likely Nintendo Switch Pro, if that becomes the thing. They would need to put they need to put a trailer out for the next Chibi Robo 3D game, and the trailer will have the Chibi Robo game, and it will also show, it'll be like how they've been doing recently with like Mario 3D Worlds plus Bowser's Fury. They would have to do Chibi Robo, like plus Park Control and plus Photo Finder and plus just Chibi Robo. So people understand that they're getting multiple games. So the new game plus the three old ones that's not Ziplash. So what would they have to do to promote this? Well, now they have a trailer, right? And they would have to do it at big events. Now people know what's coming, right? People speculate, right? But Chibi Robo, the next one would have to be really well designed. The art would have to look amazing. So now people are kind of into it. And if we're at the Nintendo Switch Pro at this point, they would need to release while we're waiting, when they're doing DLCs for the next Smash Bros. Game, then they would need to release Chibi Robo as a DLC. Now this would get people to be very excited, and this could really help the brand Chibi Robo. So can Chibi Robo be saved? Probably not. Could this explanation I just gave save Chibi Robo? Probably not. But you never know what Nintendo's doing, and they always have secrets that get us fans excited. So, I guess we'll just have to wait. And if we do eventually get one, let's just hope it's not like Ziplash.